On this episode of The Catholic Accent, a Christmas night market that puts Jesus at the center of the season. Attend Mass with Bishop Kulik and enjoy food, gift, and craft vendors. Plus, get ready for a rap session with members of the young church, students who are grateful for the gift God gave the world on Christmas. And St. Nicholas the Gift Giver. This bishop from the early church is now an international icon. Find out how St. Nick became the inspiration for one artist's world-famous creations. The Catholic Accent Christmas episode starts right now. Welcome to the Catholic Accent Christmas edition. I'm Jennifer Mealy. The first Diocese of Greensburg Christmas night market was inspired by the Christkindl market in Door County, Wisconsin, one of the most popular winter cultural attractions in the region. There, Bishop Kulik met artist Pipka Olveden and learned about her family's escape from war-torn Europe during the fall of communism. Her moving story and her love of St. Nicholas is coming this December to the Diocese of Greensburg.
I'm here in the basement of the bishop's residence, which every Christmas I sort of turn into what I refer to as Pipka Land or Pipkaville. Some of you know I have a great fondness for collecting some of the old world Santas or St. Nicholas figurines designed by Pipka Olveden. And I'm very delighted and happy to announce to the Diocese of Greensburg that Pipka is going to be coming to our diocese for a special visit.
Dozens of her pieces will be on display during the Diocese of Greensburg Christmas Night Market on Saturday, December 16th. The Christmas Night Market is a fun and faith-filled event where guests can stroll the outdoor attractions under the twinkle of Christmas lights and warm themselves with a hot chocolate by the fire, or head inside to enjoy dozens of food and craft vendors, including a selection of Pipka gifts. Pipka will be on site for autographs and will deliver a special address to the faithful.
It is a spiritual figure that brings people together. And of course, Bishop Kulik is just a fan of all of that and Christmas. So he came to the Christkindl market that we had in my hometown in Wisconsin and said, we should do something like this. And I said, that would be fantastic. I'm sure everybody would love it. And I can't wait to be here and join all of you for this.
The Diocese of Greensburg Christmas Night Market is Saturday, December 16th from 3 to 8 p.m. at Christ Our Shepherd Center, 2900 Seminary Drive in Greensburg. Mass with Bishop Kulik starts at 4 p.m., followed by a talk with Pipka in the chapel. Tickets are on sale now for a series of festive beer, wine, and crafting sessions that connect to our faith throughout the afternoon and evening. Visit christmasnightmarket.org for details. Admission and parking is free.
Pipka will be the keynote speaker at a free immersive experience called Know Him, St. Nicholas the Gift Giver and the Gift of the Eucharist. St. Nicholas, his love for children and gift giving in the spirit of Christ transformed a man into a legend known by many names. Santa Claus, Sinterklaas, Christkindl, Papa Noel, and Baba Natale are the inspiration behind the next Diocese of Greensburg experiential event. Bishop Kulik hopes displaying Pipka's artwork will inspire the next generation of Christ's disciples to know and admire St. Nicholas.
There was something that almost automatically drew me to the creativity and the stylization and the rich use of symbols that she puts into the creation and the execution of each of her figures. Pipka released some that had some very strong representations of St. Nicholas, like the Sinterklaas, the Christ kind, and they actually had Christ in it, like the image of the Christmas Eve Santa. And so I started to collect some of those that were more religious. But then as I did that, I sort of also started to appreciate some of her ethnic related Santas. We have a wide variety that represent a lot of the different ethnic traditions, particularly of Europe. And so you can see behind me so many of them that represent Italy, that represent the Scandinavian countries, Germany, Austria, Poland, Hungary, Russia, the Ukraine, and on and on. She was actually born in Slovakia, and her father was a doctor. And during the war, they had to immigrate to the United States. And it was through the Catholic Church that her family as refugees were settled here in the United States. And she talks very fondly about that welcoming to this new world. And so she brought with her an old world tradition.
My art is doing St. Nicholas figures or gift bringers that represent different countries of the world. Every country has a gift bringer, and every country imbues him with their own culture and their own clothing and their own customs. So it's very different, and it's really fun to explore the customs and then interpret that into my art.
At the Know Him event, you can learn how Pipka creates her St. Nicholas-inspired collectibles, experience the cultural versions of Santa Claus, and enjoy the theology behind some of your favorite carols. Cookies and vendors inside St. Nick's workshop are also a part of this immersive experience. Seating is limited for these free events on Friday, December 15th at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. at Christ Our Shepherd Center, 2900 Seminary Drive in Greensburg. Visit dioceseofgreensburg.org/Eucharistic Revival to register.
So far, the Diocese of Greensburg has held 2 other Know Him events as part of our Eucharistic Revival efforts. All of the events invite the faithful to reflect upon the mystery and meaning of the sacrament of the Eucharist in our lives. They have also given us the opportunity to immerse ourselves in memorable experiences. At Know Him Stunned Disciples in September, attendees learned about the tools of crucifixion from a biblical archaeologist, after walking into a multimedia room that stimulated the senses. From there, they traveled through the Diocesan Heritage Center to see replicas and relics of the tools that were curated from collections around the country. Stunning these disciples even more was a performance by Hollywood actor Frank Runyon, whose one-man show described the intense emotions of Jesus' closest friends as they watched his miracles, witnessed his crucifixion, and saw him alive again, resurrected from the dead. They sampled the food of Jesus' time and learned about the plight of Christians in the Holy Land today. And many young people were introduced for the first time to Blessed Carlo Acutis, a 15-year-old Italian website designer who died from leukemia. He used his short time on earth to document Eucharistic miracles online and is now on the path to sainthood.
My favorite part was probably everything because I learned so much stuff about Jesus today. It was pretty hard to see how Jesus suffered because it looked pretty painful. It was pretty incredible how he suffered and saved all of our sins.
My favorite part was the relics and probably the face of Jesus. It was showing how holy the cross was and how they nailed Jesus in to it.
Jesus left us the gift of the Eucharist. In a world that is so hurried, we must all slow down, do a deep dive, and reflect upon it. Stay up to date on our Eucharistic Revival events by visiting dioceseofgreensburg.org/Eucharistic Revival.
Every year, the faithful of Delmont make a pilgrimage through town to prepare for Christmas. I'm Cliff Gorski. Why the tradition has lasted for more than 50 years coming up.
I'm Jordan Wyko. You may not enjoy wrapping Christmas presents, but you'll love to watch my wrap session with students from Ford City. Coming up, inspirational words from the young faithful.
Plus, Bishop Kulik is hamming it up in the kitchen. Stay tuned for his cranberry mango chutney recipe.
Even right now, I'm a senior graduating in college, like out of St. Vincent. I want to do my 4 years here again. That's how much I love this place.
I've had so many experiences and I've met so many wonderful people here, and I'm just so thankful that they've helped me grow into who I am now.
St. Vincent's just a place where if you're here, you're just magnetized toward positivity and openness and kindness to people. It's just what happens, and that's why, that's what a home is. So that's why St. Vincent's my home.
At Cinti Progester Chiropractic Center, we use technology to analyze a patient's spine.
It impulses at a high frequency, low speed into the spine.
Here you can see the patient's progress and improvement along the way. We have Westmoreland LiveO2, which is oxygen therapy.
Inflammation causes 90% of someone's pain. So you're going to see change with low back pain, knees, shoulders, legs, feet.
We've been here for 25 years. We're brothers, and we look forward to taking care of your family.
Welcome back to the Catholic Accent. Many communities have some sort of long-standing Advent or Christmas tradition, but one in particular features 8 live-action scenes portraying the Christmas story. Cliff Gorski takes us to the Delmont Christmas Pilgrimage.
I'll never forget the warm welcome I received by the faith community of Delmont, and I love the ecumenical cooperation. 5 different churches participate in the event.
Our son was born in '74, and so that's when the town of Delmont had the pilgrimage through the town. They had animals, and he was in a stroller, and as he got older, then we would come back. Whenever they were able to get Shields Farm, then we would go up to Shields Farm, and it's a tradition today. Our granddaughter's 13, and we started taking her when she was just a baby.
It's important to me because you get to learn about what happened when Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem and had Jesus.
It tells them the true meaning of Christmas. It's a time when you can reflect and really know and understand what Christmas is about.
This year's Delmont Christmas Pilgrimage takes place the weekend of December 2nd and 3rd from 5 to 9 p.m. Look for details at theaccentonline.org.
Here's Bishop Kulik's recipe for a cranberry mango chutney. It's great for experienced chefs and for amateurs.
Well, here we are back at the Bishop's residence in the kitchen, and what we're going to do is put the final touch now on our smoked ham, and we're going to create a cranberry mango chutney, which will just make this ham perfect. As you can see, the ingredients that I'm going to be using today is a fresh mango, 2 tablespoons of hot honey, 2 teaspoons of Chinese 5 spices, and 1 can of whole berry cranberries. Well, the first thing, and probably most difficult thing of this chutney, is taking the fresh mango. We're going to peel it and prepare it. So I'm just going to slowly peel the mango. Older people used to say, like when you're cutting a potato, don't waste anything. I think the same is true with the mango. I know on the video you can't smell, but oh, this mango is so nice and ripe. When you're cutting your mangoes, what you want to really do is get them about the size of your cranberries, because you're going to be cooking your mangoes with your cranberries. Okay, now we're going to take our saute pan. We're going to put the diced mango into the saute pan. We just want to allow it to get warm up and reduced a little. So we're going to use about 30 seconds to let that happen. And then we're going to add our can of whole cranberries. You're starting to see the nice color. So in the presentation on the ham, you're going to see that this just is going to be perfect. I've sort of mixed the cranberries, and we're going to add the hot honey. I'm going to add the Chinese 5 spice. And then we're going to mix all of this up really good. And we're going to just let this saute for about 5 to 6 minutes. And our ham has come out of the oven. It's been sliced. It's nice and warm. And I'm going to take our nice warm chutney now, and I'm going to simply just take it right down. As you can see, we have a beautiful garnished slice of ham ready for any of your meals, and especially your holiday meal. And now we're ready to try some of our ham. That is very good, and a great garnish that you can use for the fall and especially the holiday seasons.
This is one of 5 recipes competing for the best recipe of the year. More on the competition between Bishop Kulik and 4 other priests is coming up later in the show. You can cast your vote to support Eucharistic Revival and earn a chance to win a Christmas dinner for your family.
Christmas cookies are bite-sized emblems of Christmas joy. Coming up, kids have taken over the kitchen inside Blessed Sacrament Cathedral, baking with their favorite uncle who happens to be a Monsignor. That story is coming up.
Christmas time means plenty of presents to wrap, but my story is a different kind of wrap session with the young church. The Catholic Accent will be right back.
Ford Business Machines technicians are never satisfied with anything less than perfection.
Which is better, 1 or 2?
They take the time to fully understand the scope of the issue and make it crystal clear that you will be able to view your documents at a level that you should expect.
Now, which is better? That's the one right there.
Don't settle for less when it comes to your company's image. Call today for a well-defined analysis of your current picture.
Money is more than a number or your bank account balance. Money is one of the culminations of your life's work. We at Hoffman Wealth Management want to learn about who you are, hear your goals, your dreams, and what you want to do in your life. We're more than just financial advisors. We're your partners on life's path. Hoffman Wealth Management views ourselves as an extension of your team. Contact us today to embark on a partnership that puts your goals and aspirations at the forefront.
Welcome to the Pantalone Funeral Home. As a family-owned business and staple of the Greensburg community for over 50 years, we are here to support you and your family during your most difficult times. Regardless of your preferences or needs, we will consult with you to provide you with a service that is unique and reflects on the deceased's personal life and memory. If you are considering pre-arranging your own service, the arrangements you make will reflect your exact wishes and will help to ease the burden of your loved ones. For more information, please visit our website or call for assistance.
Hello, my name is Ashley Frederick. I'm the third-generation family member of Unity Printing located in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. At Unity Printing, we produce digital and offset printing, screen printing, embroidery, signage, trophies, awards, plaques, glass etching, and promotional items. At Unity Printing, we produce all of our products in-house, therefore we can assure that your branding matches across all of our different product lines. In addition, we have a very high accuracy rate, the rate in which we complete jobs without any mistakes, which is always above 99%.
Welcome back to the Catholic Accent. I'm John Zoka. Light Up Night is an exciting tradition at Mother of Sorrows Parish in Murraysville. It started as an event for Catholic school families, but was then expanded to include the entire parish community.
Light Up Night is an exciting tradition here at Mother of Sorrows Parish. It started in our school as an event for school families, but after it was established for a couple of years, Monsignor Gaston, who was the pastor here at Mother of Sorrows at the time, saw that it would be a good idea to invite the entire parish to participate in the Light Up Night.
I've been at Moss for like 7 years now, so this is probably our 8th Light Up Night.
Light Up Night is a special time for our church community, our community in general, and for Mother of Sorrows School. And it's a great night full of joy for the Advent season, and it's so nice to see the families come together and the school's decorated so beautifully.
You get to walk around with your friends and your family, and we hang a lot of our Christmas artwork out in the halls. There's a living nativity where actual students dress up as angels, shepherds, Mary, Joseph, or baby Jesus.
And there's a lot of unity.
It has now become a large celebration by the community of Mother of Sorrows and the greater Murraysville community to be able to come together, prepare our hearts for the coming of Christ, and just join together in fellowship. That's one of the reasons why we begin, this Light Up Night, we say, begins with the Mass at 4:30 and celebrating as a community.
Our Mass is simply the Mass for the second Sunday of Advent, and it's always been my belief that our culture kind of has hijacked Advent, and already we're advertising Christmas. So we really celebrate Advent when we're in the liturgy. We crafted a new Advent wreath last year that is suspended from the ceiling, and it's kind of the focal point of our decorations in the church, the environment and art, as we get ready to celebrate the season. And the challenge for us, especially in these years of Eucharistic revival, is to become a Eucharistic community whereby we bring the presence of Christ to others in all we say and do, so that our words are Eucharistic. We build up the community of Christ. Our actions are Eucharistic. We reach out and care for our brothers and sisters.
You can join in the celebration at Mother of Sorrows in Murraysville this year on December 2nd.
Inside the kitchen at Blessed Sacrament Cathedral Parish in Greensburg, little elves are hard at work preparing for the Christmas season alongside their grunkle, great uncle Monsignor Raymond Riffle. These cookies are bite-sized symbols of the spirit of giving.
Welcome to Blessed Sacrament Cathedral, to our kitchen, and today I am welcoming special helpers to be here, my great nieces and nephews and friends, to make two kinds of Christmas cookies, a Santa Claus cookie and a Christmas mouse cookie. Because not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. It's a sugar cookie dough, and you add sugar and sugar and sugar, and it makes cookies, so which how we call it, a sugar cookie dough.
Very thin dough.
Okay, yeah, we're good. That's perfect. Wow. That's just like Julia Child would make it if she baked these cookies. I'm pretty sure. So now we're going to get the cookie cutter, wherever that went. We have crew member Frankie Cinti on the mobile camera today. And her assistant Vivi is going to do the
photography. She's doing photography.
She's photographer at large today.
Right up here.
A lot of people already have heart-shaped cutters. If you turned it upside down, you get Santa's hat and Santa's beard with the same cutter. Okay? Now the cookies go in the oven.
I didn't start recording yet.
I'm actually going to use the diagram here to help me with Anna's cookie.
I don't mind if I need to get a new one.
I think we'll do a good job.
After this is done, do we get to read it?
Yes.
Yum! That is a beautiful Santa Claus.
Thank you.
That looks good. But then now I don't have a cookie.
So now we're making our second cookie,
The mouse cookie?
the Christmas mouse cookies.
I think.
And we roll it in a ball, nice and tight. So
I
you
find
can
my
make them a little bigger too, like that one. That looks like a shoe, but it'll be a shoe mouse.
How do you like
That's
it?
what we see when a mouse comes. We go shoo, shoo, when a mouse comes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're now gonna make it look almost like a mouse. We're not gonna eat them right away.
Aww, I like that.
Pretty soon. Give me a break. Here we go.
Oh,
that's at 350
for
for some unknown time.
Or someone.
Bake for about 10 minutes. We've had a wonderful time. Leave that go, Joseph. That's holding me. We've had a wonderful time today making two kinds of cookies. Merry Christmas, everybody. Best wishes. Let's all wave. Merry Christmas. And we're out.
Monsignor Riffle has entered one of 5 recipes competing for the Recipe of the Year, and now is your chance to vote. Monsignor made a roasted pepper bruschetta that is simple and delicious. Bishop Kulik made a cranberry mango chutney that is perfect for your Christmas ham topping. Monsignor Michael Bagali, pastor of Mother of Sorrows Parish in Murraysville, made a roasted Brussels sprout salad with a homemade vinaigrette. Father Daniel Lishny, pastor of St. Agnes Parish in North Huntington, made homemade pierogi. His pierogi have a secret ingredient, and that secret ingredient is his mom. And finally, Father Tyler Bandura teamed up with seminarian Mario Pareca to make a beautiful and delicious Basque burnt cheesecake. Mario was a professional chef before he entered the seminary. You can watch videos, download the recipes, and cast as many $10 votes as you'd like at dioceseofgreensburg.org. Every vote earns you another chance to win a prize, and it's a tasty prize. The winner of the random drawing will have a smoked ham, homemade pierogi, and a Basque burnt cheesecake delivered to them in time for Christmas dinner. Proceeds support Eucharistic revival, so vote now for your favorite recipe. Here's my rap session with the young church, kids who are thankful for the gift that God gave us on Christmas. So today we're going to wrap presents to give to the less fortunate. Okay? Yeah, we're not wrapping our own presents. Have you ever wrapped a Christmas present before, Tanner? No? You've never helped your parents wrap maybe presents for your family? No. Well, now you're going to be able to. They're going to know you can.
like in karate competition, 1/2.
Who do you typically give gifts to?
My friends and family.
Why do you give them gifts?
It just makes me happy that they get stuff.
How about you?
My family,
And why do you give them gifts?
because I love them.
Do you know why we give gifts at Christmas time?
Yeah, because it's special.
Mm-hmm. Why is it special?
Because, I don't know.
So the reason we give gifts around Christmas is because God gave us the greatest gift, which was Jesus, right? What's Christmas about?
Jesus being born.
That's right. So that's why we celebrate and give each other gifts on someone else's birthday. Now, what do you guys think that are some ways that we can be a gift around the holidays? Or give a gift? What are some other ways besides just giving them a present?
You could help out and be kind.
Right, like maybe even if you're helping, you know, your family in the kitchen for Christmas dinner or whatever your traditions are. And if you can't give them a gift, Tanner, you could maybe just say, hey, you know what? You don't have to clean up my room today. I got it covered.
So how do I do this?
Why don't you fold this other side over? How I folded this one. There you go.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, we got it. So what's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Giving.
Giving? Really? Are you just saying that for the cameras? Really?
A perfect house. I like giving and getting.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of joy around this time of the year, right? How can we bring joy to somebody that maybe isn't as fortunate?
You could go visit them or just like help them out with something.
Give them a hug.
Give them a hug? There's many ways that you could give. You can, many of the schools have a clothing drive or a food donation. A lot of parishes have angel trees. Or consider donating to the Children and Family Services collection that supports Catholic Charities of the Diocese of Greensburg. Collections are taken during all Christmas Masses and also online at seecharitiesgreensburg.org. Those are some ways that we can give gifts to people. It doesn't always have to be a game or a basketball. It can be food or a prayer for somebody, All right, well, thanks for wrapping Christmas presents with me. I hope you continue the season of giving. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for watching The Catholic Accent. Merry Christmas.